this is what you would pay with local transport for this trip. Anything to say?
According to Gashu, and in her words, don't make the same mistake Uli would make. Make sure you look at the local transport for slow boat.
Yes.
Otherwise, you will never live to see the end of it.
Garden. Good morning. It is 5:30 in Luang Prabang. Our last morning here. Our driver will pick us up in 1 hour, but our hotel is really close to the main temple, and I just went very quickly to see the almsgiving ceremony for the last time. I really, really like it. So, let's go. There's a lot of movement already. Today I'm a little bit later than yesterday. I walked along the street a little bit. I'm gonna be heading back right now because I only have 15 more minutes. But to be honest, mixed feelings. There are a lot of tourists, and I'm one of the tourists, obviously. Some of the tourists took seats on the little stalls. The vendors are not too pushy, but I got several propositions of sticky rice, of buying sticky rice for the monks. They seem to have budgets, so you need to have a permit to be selling in here. But I'll wait and see. I don't know how much of it is still authentic. This entire section of the street seemed to be taken by tour groups. Some from China, some from Europe, it seems. But it looks that the one in front of me is local tourists because they're dressed in traditional clothes. They speak naturally with the vendors, so this is my assumption, maybe wrong. And it is so cute to see monks from maybe other places or other regions also lining up here to participate in the ceremony. Their participation is probably the most authentic from everyone in here. The nice thing is that the vending ladies, they're mostly women, prepare you nicely for the ceremony. So they not only prepare the baskets, some of them are more traditional wooden baskets, but they also give you the scarf that is needed for the ceremony, and also refill your baskets regularly because there are so many monks. So there are drums behind me, and I think this will mark the beginning of the ceremony. There are several Wats in here, so they live in several places. And now they gather in line so they can start the ceremony. The ceremony is still taking place, but I must be going because I'm slightly behind schedule. Remember, if you take part in the ceremony as a spectator, keep your distance from the monks. Don't be totally in their face. Keep it like at least 4 or 5 meters of a distance, and ideally be lower than them. This is a sign of respect. Maybe try not to take pictures of the faces or like be really a little bit too intrusive. If you do participate in the ceremony, remember to do it for spiritual and religious reasons. I'm not Buddhist, so I did not participate in the ceremony. And it's a beautiful, beautiful thing. Let's not ruin it. Us tourists, especially. That will be it. It's a beautiful ending to our stay in Laos and in Luang Prabang. Goodbye, Laos. Goodbye, Luang Prabang. And I'm heading back to the hotel because our driver is arriving very soon. See you from the boat.
Now making our way down to the boat that we're going to take up the Mekong all the way to Thailand. Take a look at the boat that we're going to be on. They say it's a pretty spacious boat, and it'll take us all the way to our first destination, which is up the Mekong River, and I'll show you a little bit of what it looks like now. Take a look. Pretty cool, huh? And this one we don't have too many people, so we'll have plenty of room to move around. Show you more when we're on the boat. Making our way up the Mekong now. It's a pretty chilly morning. Welcome to the Mekong River. Today we're making our way down the Mekong River to the Thai-Lao border. And this morning we stopped at the Paku Caves. And you'll see the boat behind us, right there, and the Mekong there. Really excited about this trip.
And it's 8 in the morning and it was freezing on a boat. So if you take it, please remember to take your coats, hats, sweatpants and warm socks because you take your shoes off on the boat and then your feet are freezing. There are blankets, obviously, but I always get cold, so everything that I had was a huge support. And now let's go to the caves.
We're going along the Mekong River now, and the sights are incredible. You see along the way buffalo, goats, you have beautiful views of the mountains on the right hand side. It's really awesome to experience this going along the Mekong. everyone. We're now having lunch on the boats along the Mekong.
Holy show, I'm on the boat.
We basically rented a boat to ourselves.
We just made it to Pak Beng. Check out where we're staying. Here you have your bed, room for all your things. Here you have the bathroom with everything that you'll need for your short stay. And yeah, we're excited about staying in Pak Beng for a night. Excited to show you a little bit of the town, It's not that big, so everything is within walking distance. We'll show you more when we get there for dinner. But yeah, this place has everything you need for your stay here in Pak Beng. We're in Pak Beng for the night. We'll be here tonight because tomorrow we're heading over to Huaishai to cross over into Thailand. And the boat ride was about 7 to 8 hours and pretty tired. I wasn't feeling that well on the boat, to be honest. Just a little ill, but feeling much better now. The boat that we got was actually more of a private boat, so it was a little more expensive than we would have otherwise liked. But there are alternative options that we'll probably add to show you some of the variety of boats that you can take from Luang Prabang to get here to Pak Ben and then over to Huaishai.
The city is quite small. It has one main road, and along you have local commerce and small restaurants, and very, very local. We just had a delicious dinner. Well, I had delicious dinner, or only had rice, at one of the restaurants with a river view, but obviously it's dark, so we did not really see the river. And that will be it for us. This is the last place we visit in Laos, so we're saying goodbye to this country. And as for the boat ride, it was pretty amazing. It was one of the highlights of our entire trip, and this is actually why we came to Laos, because we wanted to take this trip and to enter Thailand from the north and to then descend to the south. So there was a lot of anticipation for this trip, and I think what happened at the end is a slight mismatch of expectations. The views were stunning, and it was quite awesome to have the boat to ourselves, but maybe price-wise, it was not the wisest of our ideas, especially that we're already a little bit behind budget with all the cameras that we have to buy, including you, the one we're talking to right now. So, challenging day for us, but hoping that tomorrow will be better because we already know what to expect. And in the meantime, we're gonna enjoy our night here in this lovely hotel.
See you tomorrow.
See you!